Have you ever read through a recipe and you thought, wow, does this sound great? I think I'll make it. Then you go farther down the ingredient list and you discover it calls for a roasted red pepper or some kind of a roasted pepper and you think, oh, can't do that one. Well, roasting a pepper isn't as difficult as you think it is. I'm going to show you how easy it is to get a smoky, sweet, succulent flavor from roasted peppers. And today I'm going to roast a red pepper. So I've started with just a nice, smooth, shiny red pepper with no blemishes. And I'm only roasting one today. So I took a pie tin and lined it with some foil and I just sprayed a real light coating of non-stick cooking spray on it. You could also just rub your pepper a little bit with olive oil if you wanted to, but today I'm using the non-stick cooking spray. And then I turned the broiler on in my oven and I put my pepper right under the broiler, but not at the top shelf. I like it to be a little bit lower so it doesn't get dark real fast. I want it to develop that roasted flavor. So it took about 5 minutes per side. As I turned my pepper, each side got a little bit dark and blistery, and I'd turn it a little bit for about 5 minutes more. And when it was dark all around the pepper, I took it out and I put it in a bowl and covered it right away to seal it tight with plastic wrap. Now you could also use a heavy-duty zip top bag, or you could use a paper bag and roll it up tight, but you just want it tightly sealed so that it sweats and steams, and that loosens up the skin. So here I have my roasted pepper that's been steaming not very long, probably only 5 or 10 minutes. And I just want it to be a little bit cool enough to handle. And look at how easy the skin just peels off. So the first thing I'm going to do is just continue to peel the skin. And because it was steaming, the skin just peels right off. And that's what roasting is all about. You get rid of the skin on the outside and you just have that nice juicy pepper on the inside that we're going to use. Now, roasted red peppers you can put on top of pizza, you can add it to soups. I've made a couple of soups recently and put in roasted pepper. And once I have, so you can see it's still steaming, but it doesn't feel real hot on my fingers. You just want it to be cool enough to handle. And then I'm going to pull the stem from the top, and sometimes seeds come out with it. Today that didn't happen. Then I'm going to make one little slit in my pepper and open it up, and you can see those seeds. I'm going to scrape the seeds and the membrane out with the dull edge of my knife. And there you go. That's how easy it is to roast a pepper, and it's so easy to be able to enjoy the wonderful flavor. So I hope you'll try it. I'm Sue Doeden, and now we're cooking.